are live on location on a Las Vegas bus. That's right, we are here at Debbie Allen's high-paid expert event in fabulous Las Vegas, and here are all our experts. All right, so with me is this beautiful lady, Miss Debbie Allen. So this is kind of like experts gone wild. What do you like that?
Experts gone wild. I like that. No flashing there because we're experts, we're professionals. But wow, okay, so we've had 2 full days on the workshop. It's been intense. So I thought if I'm in Vegas, I want to take my people out to have a great time. So we're going out to have a fun night in Vegas, and it's going to be awesome. We got a whole nother day to do tomorrow. So we're going to go release some of those brain cells and get some laughter in. We're going to see Gordie live. And thanks for hooking us up. You guys are awesome for being there and making this really fun.
Well, we love this event, and we love Debbie Allen, and we just had a fantastic time. We spoke today. So if you are an expert out there, an author, speaker, someone who needs to really get their branding down, get their expertise out there, we highly, highly recommend you check out Debbie Allen's event. So see you soon.
See you at the High-Paid Expert.
All right, so we got Paul, the bus driver. He's going to help us to get downtown to Gordie Brown show. So hey, Paul, thanks for having us.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Ready to roll?
We're ready to roll.
Let's rock and roll.
And your segment, you're supposed to say that you give us permission.
I give her permission to videotape me.
Thanks, Paul. All right. Get us safely there. All right, so we're just about to go backstage with Mr. Gordie Brown. We saw his show. Absolutely amazing. I think I still have tears rolling down my face.
Oh, yeah. I mean, nonstop laughter. I mean, my stomach is hurting. And I have been such a big fan of Gordie Brown, so every time I come to Vegas, I love to see him. So I brought my entourage.
Is this a VIP treatment or what?
Yes. Yes.
So when you come to Vegas and you know who can hook you up here, this is what it's all about, is right, becoming an expert and positioning yourself as experts. Because who could get you backstage?
Right, you gotta know the right people. You gotta hook up with the experts. These guys are. So just a call. I just asked, and you hooked it up. You guys are amazing. So I'm super excited. Let's go!
What? Glad you're all
Hi,
here.
handsome. How are you?
Hey, Ray, how are you?
And this is the lady responsible for this big group here. Sorry.
Big fan.
Hi.
Debbie Allen to bring everybody here.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad we had
so thank you for taking the time.
I'm glad we had a
with
nice
us.
group.
Oh yeah, you were awesome always.
Good, nice to meet you.
Hi, good to meet you.
Hi.
What an
How are
awesome
you?
show.
Thank you.
Very talented.
It's so fun because of a crowd like you guys here. Come on
in, guys.
Let's make it packed in here.
Bring me.
Oh, you're welcome. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
How are you?
Great, thank you. Thanks
Come
for
on
the
in and sit down.
You're Eminem and you're
Oh.
Neville got me.
I got a new Vanilla Ice too. It's really good.
Oh,
Yeah, he's pitching a commercial.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here.
greatest.
Oh, the enthusiasm of this group is amazing.
Thank you.
How are you?
Go, Gordie. Yeah.
Nice to see you. Come on in. We got room.
Dude, sound check.
Hooah!
Hooah!
This is Michael J. Fox coming to you live all the way from Canada. You're in Vegas, Monty.
So we're here at the Golden Nugget with Mr. Gordie Brown. We have a huge group here that came out to see him. Absolutely phenomenal. We're still in tears, laughing with you. Is this a great gig or what?
Well, it's the best gig. When you can have a show that makes people laugh, I think I've been really, really blessed here at the Golden Nugget.
Well, we've seen your show a couple of times, and it seems like you keep updating it. So how do you get your inspiration? How do you know what characters to pull out?
Well, it's always from my audience, and throughout the years, the audience have changed. They've gotten this younger and younger, and I know I still have some of the older folks, so I've got something for them. But I still have Maroon 5 and Eminem and some Robin Thicke here in the show, Miley Cyrus. So updating it for me keeps it fresh, keeps me excited to keep being an entertainer that's hip and new.
Well, really, it's something for everyone. I think that's very difficult to do in a show.
Well, it's always been my goal, and I think the challenge has always been, what do you write about? And I like challenges, and the rewards come when the audience are laughing and cheering and having a good time, showing their appreciation for the hard work.
So Tell me a little bit about your background. Like, how did you get started in the entertainment industry?
Well, I was originally a political cartoonist for our town newspaper, the Sunday Herald in Ottawa, Canada. And as I was drawing some of the political figures, at that time was Ronald Reagan, I would, in my own mind, I would hear, like, what would the caption be? And he's like, well, all I care about is you don't make my nose too big. It's not like that at all. So I'd kind of hear it talking, in my brain. And once I started
It's called
doing
schizophrenia.
Yeah. Well, so far I've chosen no medication, not to take any medication. And I think it really started from that. Whatever it's left or right brain, but I know that I was using it while I was a cartoonist.
So how did you know that you wanted to be an impressionist and coming to Las Vegas?
Well, here's the thing. I knew I wanted to be an entertainer. I didn't know if it was acting or a comedy. And then when I saw Rich Little Show live, I saw him combine acting, playing a character, and then making it funny, and I thought that was it. The light bulb went off, as they say, and that's the path I jumped on.
Well, we've interviewed a lot of big stars, and especially the entertainers here in Las Vegas, and it is a tough gig to break into the industry. Mm-hmm. Now, we have a whole group of entrepreneurs and experts that are here in this room, mm-hmm. and it's tough to run a business. So tell me, what has been the key to your success, and what do you believe is the key to everyone's success?
Well, it's focus, drive, passion, all those things that make you want to get up and get at what you want to do in your life. And if you have that goal clear enough, then you should be able to put those steps together that will lead you down that right road. And if some things get in the way, you're just you just know you won't take no for an answer. So if you can't knock it down, then go around it or drill through it or go under it. I don't know why I don't know why I just started thinking about the drug cartel, but I'm just saying, you got to have that drive and never give up. Never give up. I don't know, I was thinking, I'm going to go around it, underneath it, over the top, just.
So do you have any favorite characters that you like to do?
I like Nicolas Cage a lot. This guy's really killed. He's got a lot of dynamics to himself. It's hard for me sometimes to get angry because I'm having too much fun. Yahoo!
He lives in town now, right?
Yeah, he's a great guy. He stopped by here a few times, and we got to say hello, and he's come and experienced the show and said that he really enjoyed it. So he's welcome anytime. You're a great interviewer. I've never been so relaxed in an interview.
Can we get that on camera? I'd like to bring up Miss Debbie Allen here because she's the
Sure.
one that really brought this whole group because she's such a big fan.
Your entrepreneurial
Hi.
wisdom, I didn't know. Oh, that was worth it right there. I'd buy 34 tickets just for that.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you for doing that.
Debbie, tell us about your experience with Gordie Brown and the first time that you were rubbing his knee.
Oh yeah, you did the Elvis thing. That's where you hooked me. That's where you get him coming back.
Tonight you might have been a little envious tonight with some other lady on my leg.
I had to share.
Man, I don't understand, man. The leg was never the same ever since you've
I
been
know.
gone.
I know that I did something rubbing. Yeah. Like I can't believe I was even doing that. My fiance is like, oh my gosh, you were actually like rubbing. You were into that. Like it was like a setup. Like you were set up for the show.
You get bored, man. There's another leg waiting on the other side.
And she called me up and she said, I can't believe I was rubbing his leg on stage. I had no idea I was doing it.
I tend to go blank sometimes myself.
So I wanted to ask you a question, Gordie. Is like, were you like the class clown? Were you like wanting to be a
people ask me that,
comedian?
and I look back and I think that in many ways I was. I have this thing. I guess people diagnose it as ADD. I haven't been diagnosed, but I know it's hard to focus. So, and I really got a kick out of making the fellow students laugh, and can't remember anything particular, but had a good time in school.
Yeah,
and it wasn't the learning part,
So can you turn it off? I mean, do you turn it off, or you like when you go out with your friends? 'Cause,
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
you're like buddies with the guys in the band, and so I'm thinking
Yeah.
like I could just picture you guys like
I
hanging
usually
out
don't
together.
turn it off after the show. During dinner, I'm still on, and then people around us, look over. They don't know what I'm doing. They ask me to tone it down, and then and then I realize, okay, let me get some steak in my mouth first, and then I'll calm down. But it takes a few hours to wind down. I noticed that absolutely for all these years, and then that got me, to be like a night person. So I usually don't go to bed until like 4 in the morning, and then it used to be at noon the next day, and wake up for the show. It'd be like a breakfast show all the time. But kind of now that I'm older, I have that under grips, and I'm able to, get a lot more balanced with my sleeping hours.
So how do you keep your stamina? I mean, you go so many nights. How many nights a week? 5 nights a week you're doing a show?
Yeah, 5 nights a week. It's a great schedule. It's one a night, and then 2 nights off, and I get always 8 hours rest, and I eat right, and it's all for the good of keeping it going, so that it doesn't get too challenging, because you can be burning out, and I don't want to burn out.
So what have you ever had like a bad night? I mean, we wouldn't even know it because you're such a professional. Like you knew, like, I just totally blew that, and like it was just off. Like, how do you deal with that when you know you blew it?
Well, sometimes opportunities come through failure. Like I'll fail at something on stage because I didn't memorize the words, but I was so excited to get the new parody in the show. So I might mess up a few of the words, and then from that will come another 5 minutes, because I could do on myself messing up and making it, I could have Pacino going, "What the hell was that?" Here's a guy that doesn't spend enough time in practice. When you get it down, then let us hear it. Hooah.
You guys, let's give it up for Gordie Brown for taking us back here. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. So here's Gary Shandling. You ever see Gary Shandling? Don't look at me. Look at him.
Okay, on 3, you're watching VegasNET TV.
Oh, do I introduce myself first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or whatever you want to do. And cut. Take 2.
3, 2.
Hi, everyone. This is Gordie Brown, and you are watching Net TV.
Nope, cut. VegasNET TV. Come on, Al! Come on! Come on, Pacino!
3.
VegasNET TV. On 3, 2.
I got it.
You're
Ready?
killing me here. On 5, 6. Go, anytime you're ready.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Gordie Brown, and you're watching VegasNET TV.
You're watching The Strip Live on 3, 2.
Hi, everyone. This is Gordie Brown, and you are watching The Strip Live.
Bravo!
You should have George Bush outtakes.
I should. How about Elmer Fudd? I'm sure you can do Elmer Fudd.
I don't want to do it. This is George Bush, and you're watching a TV show. Oh, there it is. You're watching The Strip Live.
My first interview was with Stevie Wonder, so do Stevie Wonder with me.
First of all, I would like to say, this is The Strip Live. Oh, yeah.
And who are you?
Mr. Stevie Wonder. I sneezed, so my glasses are gone.